So now that we've discussed the causes of the war, we're going to move on to an essay writing activity. By now, you've hopefully read the chapter, received and read the chapter. I need you to do two things today. The first thing I need you to do is you're going to answer this question. All right? Number one. Why did the United States lose the war in Vietnam? Okay. That's the first thing I'm asking you to do. Answer that question. However, in addition to that, I'm asking for a second thing, and that is I want your thoughts organized around this. Your thoughts are going to be organized, okay, around three areas. Political, social, and economic.
So, great guys, so how many have I got here? I've got 5 of you today. So let's think about this question. The USA losing the war, the mighty USA losing the war to a small Asian country with far more inferior technology. Alright, now Ted Charles asked you to write a 500-word essay. That's kind of a challenge, right? Why? Yeah, I don't really get it. You don't really get it, alright? Yeah. Okay, Pedro?
I just need help on my essay writing.
You want to do, okay. So you actually want to do the essay? Because we can present it in other ways. Okay, don't worry if you haven't got enough time. Don't worry if you need more time to look at the content again. Continue with your video. Sure. Alright, let's see what we've picked up so far. I'm just going to have a quick recap on the war. Stuff now. Let's just, don't worry if you're a bit stuck still. Okay? Let's just try and get some main ideas out. Okay, 1954. What happens to Vietnam? Can you look at this, can I watch the video? You want to watch it? Do you feel better looking at it again? Yeah. Okay, alright. How's this website working for you? Is this... Yeah. That's a good one. Okay. Are you watching the video again, Fiona? Alright. You think about the Americans. What do the Americans have? Yeah.
The American the white people and the armed troops.
Do you know what demoralising is? Alright, now we are in a good position to start answering this question because how many reasons have we got why the Americans lost the war? We've got, yep. Okay guys, so how have you found this work this week on racial proportion? Has it been a bit hard?
Yeah.
Do you think racial proportion is hard or do you think some of the questions?
I don't understand.
It's confusing, isn't it? Okay. Yeah, alright. So, I think you've worked really well. I know you're all at different places. You're changing from that together. But I want to just revisit our general word problem section. Okay? And this is what we work on totally together. Bearing in mind, I'm at the same level as you. There's only one thing I know better than you. And what's that?
I can understand the questions.
I do understand the questions. The only thing that I know is my times tables, and the only reason I know that is because I'm like 3 times your age and it was drummed into me, okay? But no one's ever drummed in the times tables. So when you want to work out a multiplication, how do you do it? Yep. And you get stuck, what do you do? If I said 3 times 3, Sonia, what do you do?
Calculate.
You can. Okay, how?
3 times 3.
Okay, give me the answer. Can you give me the answer?
9.
Okay, good. So you
3
do know.
times 3, right?
Yeah, 3 times 3 is 9.
9.
Alright. And if I said to you, Bronson, I don't know, 4 times 3, how are you calculating it? So what's the answer? 4 times 3. So you'd use a calculator, which is obviously the easiest way to do it, or you would... Oh no, okay, so the higher the numbers, obviously you'd use a calculator.
With your fingers.
Or you'd use your fingers. Yeah, fantastic. And I use my fingers sometimes when I'm adding up as well. Right guys, now I've seen your first draft. I like all the topics that you've been writing about. I think some real areas for development there, okay? And there's some really strong bits in there. Now remember we talked about 6 traits of writing. 6 areas of writing that we can work on to improve our writing. But you're all at different levels, okay? Now you've got to decide if you like the level that I put you at, if you agree with it. Okay. And then I want you to tell me which you're going to focus on, because 6 areas is way too much. Alright, so for the sake of these sessions, we're just going to take 1 or 2 areas. That's your choice. Okay, what is most important to you with your writing? And I'm sure you've all got different areas for development. Alright, so Max, let's start with you. So I like your piece about the Little Prince. That was kind of a book review. And are you clear about all these areas for development here?
Yeah, I guess, yeah. But my weakness, I think it's grammar.
Grammar, okay, definitely. Alright. So would you agree with I put you about here for
Yeah.
grammar?
Yeah.
Okay. Alright.